Wow, that's tragic.
Okay, let's look back.
That's just not the bluegrass way. Project history. Boop. Oh my god. Is this like just, has this been just like a really frustrated computer day? Or is it always like this and I'm just usually more mellow about it?
No, it was exceptional.
What in the hajibus is going on? Is my C drive completely full?
Might be.
You know, that's why I said that.
Yeah. Oh, spinning again. And
No,
Facebook
I
is
have
frozen.
241 gigabytes.
Okay.
That should be enough to work, right?
Yeah, plenty. But I'm getting maybe 3 frames a minute here.
I'm doing a projection.
That'll do it.
It's only a 5 million poly projection. It shouldn't choke it out. I mean, I do this all the time on stream, don't I?
Yeah, but you're having a particularly bad computer time.
Yeah, I think
that is not helping.
I think we need to burn this computer to the ground and rebuild it. Because this still has the Wacom desktop on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It could use a, I think it could use a clean flush. Because it's just, this has been the joys of watching Tomas wait for things to happen. Oh, Jeff, now, see, now I have to make a piece. Oh, wow. YouTube just came back.
Every time it crashes, YouTube comes back for at least a couple minutes.
Yeah, Pixelogic is going to be like, what is going on? Because they're going to have like 15 recorded streams of 8 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. It's like, I think we need a GoToMeeting that we can stream on Twitch, 2 bottles of matching mezcal, and Joe trying to match songs. I can't tell you how entertaining that was. I mean, it's really impressive when you get things like Dead Kennedys and ABBA, and he'll find something that is a blend of the Dead Kennedys and ABBA. I mean, it's the weirdest thing in the world. You're just like, holy hell. Wow. So this is an introduction for everyone to the gray screen of wait. When your computer decides it doesn't want to do what you ask it to do. This is not a crash. This is my poor machine struggling. Hello, Jamaica. How are you doing, Chase? one of my new dear friends is from Jamaica, even though she grew up in London, or lived most of her adult life in London. She's awesome. I have a big splinter. Okay. So now, there we go. We've reprojected. It's there. We're excited. This is now our ring base at 5 million and full resolution. And now we're going to go here. That's, I mean, it's sitting here debating, is it worth even trying to do this to this poor guy? We're going to take her all the way up. Oh, look. Not only is Jace from Jamaica, that's the first text from YouTube we've had in forever. Wow, you're thirsty, buddy. Okay. Are we ready for this? 1 million. Decimate. Kitten. 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 This is a kitten who stomps on toes. She's so funny. She has the whole house. She'll walk by and step on my feet. It's like, really? Meow. Oh wait, look. We're on the gray screen await again. Thank God this is not being recorded. Oh, it might be recorded now, huh?
Yeah, well, YouTube's running it.
I cannot say that this has been a completely compelling evening of streaming. It's tragic. You know, if I keep putting out these powerhouse performances, I don't know. They're like, why in God's name does he stream so much? Oh my God. They're like, can't we get this guy to do it like once every 3 months or something? Who the hell said he could stream every week? Paul! Is it doing something? Is it working? Is it thinking? Oh, it's analyzing. Okay, it's doing something, I guess. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, cat, don't step on that. I can still hear you completely. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can still hear me over here?
I mean, okay is maybe strong wording, but I can hear you.
Don't have a teapot. Kettle of water. Tea glass. Yeah, I have a feeling that my machine is not
Struggling.
performing well. What do you think that could be?
Could be any sort of thing.
So when are you driving down to fix it? I know you want to. You're like, you need to get your floors done before I drive down there.
Well, you get somebody to pay for the gas it takes to drive my truck into LA.
Oh, that's a point.
And I'll be there. I'll help you set up your casting studio and everything.
I don't know if that's positive. There's definitely something unique about your Pixo streams compared to everyone else. You mean everyone else actually sculpts and I just sit here and watch my machine think? Oh man. That's not good. That's not good. Oh no, my streams get weird. Well, at least they used to. But see, now I have a teaching platform, so even my personal streams can't get that weird. Because now, I see Henry's my stream cop. My conscience. Oh, you're suffering if you're my conscience, brother. Yeah, I lost my stylus.
Is it attached to the tongue?
No, that would be awesome if it was. It's not. It sort of holds it, but it doesn't hold it that. I just had it, like literally a second ago. I've used it since I went to the bathroom, didn't I?
I don't know.
Ah! It rolled under. There. Let that seat for a minute. Has this done anything? No. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, no, my streams got. I have to give. My streams are funny. I had a pretty good following there for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a few hundred people, you know. But yeah, my streams were definitely. Oh my God, we're 3%. Oh look, it's moving at least. That's a good sign, right? 3.6%, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4%. Woo, 4%. Problem is, this is actually what has to happen next if we're going to do this. Maybe we should just go to sculpting something else, huh?
Is the band completely finished?
Yeah. It's even.
Yeah.
It's even in one thing. It has been dynameshed and well, that may be true, but my capacity for weirdness is pretty high. Good night, Edward. He's like, I'm done with you guys. Oh, but that means YouTube's still up. Oh goodness, this is still being recorded. I love the only thing that get recording is me sitting here talking because it's only after it's crashed to come back up and it's thinking is what. They're gonna be like, "What was up with your stream? All you did was talk." I'm like, well,
Kyle and friends, you can delete this one, and probably the last two, or all of the ones that went.
yeah, actually, I think you might just throw this one away.
We're sorry. Tomas is sorry.
Eduardo, I wish we're not doing crits tonight because we weren't recording, but we will do critiques next week because this was a complete critique failure. For some reason, we weren't going to YouTube, which you're watching on YouTube, so that doesn't make much sense, but it's true.
I don't even trust your computer to download a file and be capable of critique.
Yeah, no, my computer needs to have a rest, it seems. You can upload it right now, though. I mean, we do take them in order. So there are about 5, 6 pieces that are in line. So if you go ahead and upload your file now, yeah, we did like one. We did one crit, and I think that's about as far as we got.
Mm-hmm.
Honey. You know, good Earl Grey is really good. I like bergamot. Like they have bergamot light, where they, you know, you get Earl Grey with light bergamot. Isn't that just like English breakfast tea? It's like the whole point of Earl Grey is that it has bergamot. You were like, you're too far away. No one heard a word you just said.
I assumed you were talking to someone else.
I'm just talking about Earl Grey. I was like, I don't understand people who get, like, they have Earl Grey that's light on the bergamot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's Earl Grey. I mean, like, it's just English breakfast tea with bergamot. I don't get it. If you don't like bergamot, just get English breakfast tea or Irish breakfast tea. Neither have bergamot. You know, it's like ordering pistachio ice cream without pistachio. Why would you ever do that?
In case you just want green ice cream that isn't mint flavored.
Well, pistachio ice cream isn't mint flavored. That would be mint ice cream.
I know. But if you got pistachio ice cream without pistachios in it, hopefully they'd still color it green.
No, I just put water in a pan and heated it up. The beauty of gas stoves is it'll boil water in a minute. It's hot. Hey Shobha, you're from India? Welcome to us sitting here waiting for my computer to do something. Okay, to be fair, I am decimating a 67 million poly model. So, yeah, this one might take a minute on this machine. It's going to be a ring. These are rings of no masks. So, yes, it is a mask, but this is going to be a piece of jewelry. From the looks of it, very soon. considering this could be done tonight. How excited are you about that?
Very good.
Henry's super excited because I was supposed to do this like a year and a half ago. Hey, Ed cares. You know, it is interesting. Look, do you notice that YouTube comes on and people talk? It's interesting that the YouTube viewers are that much more interactive. What's that about? Wouldn't you think that the Twitch viewers would be more interactive?
I suppose I would think that, because I view Twitch as more of an interactive platform and YouTube is passive.
Is watching something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But maybe that's just me.
Yeah, no, it's quite fascinating.
Ooh.
No, Jeff, I know you do, but you're all regulars. You're part of the team. I don't know any of these people. What kind of 3D art do you do? Who is it? Chopin. Oh, really? So what time is it in India? Yeah, no. I'm not saying no one interacts. It's like, but when YouTube goes down, it gets quiet. But we also do get random weirdo hecklers from YouTube. They are almost, oh, so it's middle of the day. Cool. I like India. My memories of going to India are very positive. But that was a long time ago. Yeah. Luckily, my actual just got my feet stomped on. She has a whole house to walk around, but she walks over and stomps on my feet. What's really psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually disturbing about this is that I have a beautiful computer that has a lot of RAM, and these processes don't take much time at all when I'm home. And yeah, it's quite impressive to realize how dramatically different a good computer. I mean, this is a good computer, don't get me wrong, you know. I would say this is an excellent computer, honestly. Just, it's a glorified laptop. It doesn't have 256 gigs of RAM. Unlike my Hello Kitty disco I have at home. Well, we're at 54%. So this is funny. So since YouTube has come back on, we have had like 20 minutes of us sitting here watching this. Like, do not look. It's actually actively processing. It's not even going to the gray screen of wait. It's like, no, dude, I'm thinking.
I'm doing a thing.
He's like, don't worry about it. I got this. Yeah, switching from FDM to the lasers, it's a big difference as far as how you think about models, I think. Would you agree with that, Henry? Since you're the one who's dealt with both of those.
Yeah, there's a big difference in how you think about the slicer, especially. but the biggest thing is detail.
Well, yeah.
The detail is completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that Formlabs came out with polyurethane
I
resins?
I saw a YouTube video from them today announcing a brand new printer.
A brand new printer? What?
Brand new printer, but I didn't watch the video.
Hold on. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Clickbait. That's what I think it is.
Yep. Clickbait is what it is. Because on their front page it isn't brand new printer, then what the hajibas? But we have both of those printers now. Isn't that exciting? We don't
Yeah,
have the...
yeah. One waiting, 7 a.m. on the 13th, introducing a new printer and material.
New printer and material. So it's probably the new Fuse.
I
Wouldn't you think?
suspect so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thumbnail is that sort of matte gray color.
Yeah. So it's probably their new SLA.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't afford to get excited about that.
No, I think that's like a $40,000, $50,000 rig with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you definitely, it's definitely a rearrangement about how, because, you know, with FDM you have a consistent wall thickness, right? It's, there's no, oh man, I didn't make it thick enough, you know? I do that all the time when I'll sculpt something thinking it's, you know, for something big, and then I'll like, oh, that'd make a great piece of jewelry, and I shrink it down to jewelry size. Yeah, you know, when something's like this big and it has a 3mm wall and you drag it down to this big, those wall thicknesses are not very good at all. Am I a 3D journalist? No, but I'm a 3D teacher, and I present and sit on panels and things like that a lot. Well, not since COVID, but I'm a fruitcake. Yeah, I was excited about the new polyurethanes, these, because they're polyurethane. But the interesting thing is, you know, I think they're 100 microns, so, you know, it's for producing big parts, not for small things. But you need a different oven, and you need a moisture box. So like when you're storing them, they're dehumidified environments, because I guess the polyurethane takes on moisture pretty dramatically. So it's not something you could just hop in and do. That was really sad.
I have all of my FDM material stored in homemade dehumidifiers.
Yeah, I think they're talking about putting your whole printer in one. Oh, faster RAM definitely helps. But I also have a really fast chip and really fast RAM. And yeah, it's just a big, fast, monstrous machine. It's funny because...
Not this one.
Yeah, no, not this one. No. This... What was it? We decimated 100 million poly model, and what was it? Like 4 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And this has taken much more than 4 minutes. This has taken about 30 minutes. Wow, there it is right there. So if you ever wonder if buying an expensive computer is a difference, if you're getting paid by the hour, I could have done this literally, no joke. I mean, Henry and I actually did a bunch of benchmark testing. This would have taken, I'm gonna just double what I think it took. 8 minutes. This would have taken 8 minutes to do. Where on this machine, which is a very good laptop, I mean, the computer is a laptop, but this is a very good one. And this has taken over 30 minutes. That's the difference in buying good machines. When I first started all of this, I think I was like the first jewelry designer to ever cough out a fortune for a computer to do this. So I kept doing things that no one else could do. And like everyone was like, how did you do that? Pixelogic was like, oh my God, how did you do that? And it was just because I had a monstrous machine at the time. And now I have a, I think that my ZBrush benchmarks are, if not the fastest, I know they were the fastest for a little bit, where I had the fastest ZBrush benchmarks of anyone doing it, but I can't guarantee that anymore. But because new equipment's out in the world now, isn't it?
I mean, yours is pretty top of the line.
Hmm. Oh, it's not going to be obsolete anytime soon.
No, I mean, I don't know that there's anything that can even compete with it yet, outside of like
The same machine.
certain.
Right. Well, especially if you're
You
making
can have
money.
those specs, Jeff. We can send you the entire build. You can buy it from Origin PCs, built with a 3-year full replacement. If anything goes wrong, warranty. It was like $12,000.
Yeah, actually, it was cheap because the original build. We were doing a dual core, and the dual Intel was just under 20,000. Right? It was like 19.8 or something like that.
I want to say 16, but yeah.
No,
Something
well,
like
no, it was 16 because we went with the lower. We went with the lower chip.
Yeah.
Because remember, we were going to get the one chip, and we were like, well, it's only like 2 cores different, and there's not really anything. Let's save $6,000 or $4,000 or whatever it was. And that wasn't even coming close to the top. Like when you get up into the real server chips, I mean, they're like $20,000 for the dual chips. It was ridiculous. And then we got the machine, and it kept overheating. And then we said, screw it, we're going to go with the Threadripper. And the Threadripper stomped the dual Intel. Our benchmarks were dramatically different. And when I say dramatic, I mean like one took 8 minutes and the other took 12 minutes, but if there's a $6,000, if there's an $6,000 difference, yeah, that's a huge difference. Oh, $20,000 for a computer is nothing. You can spend 20 grand on a computer without even blinking. It comes, let me rephrase that. I think we spent as much as no, you could get like a terabyte of RAM. But we got 256 gigs of RAM. And for what we do, that's enough. Barely enough, but I didn't hear you choke. So you could spend another, what was a terabyte of RAM? It was like $8,000, $10,000, something like that. So you could put another 10 grand of RAM into my machine. But you could not spend more on my machine with 256 of RAM. And you couldn't buy a comparable machine for that. Now, the second you get into the dual Intel chips, that's server technology. And because the Threadripper, we were looking at the difference between the Threadripper Pro and the Threadripper. And honestly, for what we do, the normal Threadripper was actually better than the Threadripper Pro. Because the Threadripper Pro was a server chip, and it did things what it was prioritizing was different than what we were prioritizing. So that chip that we got, what was it, the 9035 or 3090? Is that right?
No, that's the graphics card, 3990.
Oh yeah, that was. See, I'm dyslexic. Those are the same number. So it was the 3995, I think, is the Pro, and it was only, I mean, it wasn't dramatically more expensive. What was it, like $500, $1,000 more expensive, something like that. And that benchmarked quite a bit faster than the Pro. But when you get into the dual cores, reading Go Z file, look at that. Oh, that autosave better not have interrupted. Oh no, it's 1 million. Ooh, it only took 40 minutes to do that. Well, on my machine, we're going to do this on my machine. Remind me, we're going to do this on my machine and see how long it takes. On my home machine. This is my machine as well. But. I was laughing today because I was thinking about packing again, about how stressed out I was about losing that other Origin computer. Which, for you guys, I didn't lose. It's at his house.
Yeah.
I had a total.
I have it set up in my workshop now.
Do you?
Yep.
What's it running?
Nothing really. It's connected to all of my recording equipment and whatnot. So when I'm working on jewelry and like office hours are running, I can work in there and still participate in office hours or credits or whatever.
Cool. I mean, I'm glad someone's using it. I thought I lost it. I was like, oh my God, I am going to get beat to death. I have no idea what happened to this computer. I was like, my business partners are so going to fire me for this one. What happened? Oh no, I lost it. Oh no, nothing.
How did you lose a computer?
That was my point. Wait a minute. That's not... Okay. Hold on. This is not the right band. This is the correct band. Append. Her. Okay. Duplicate this band because that is our base. That's not coming through. We need to knock that back a little. I know you're itchy, aren't you?
What?
You're getting itchy because we are so close.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to get that thing off tonight.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get that inside a little. Turn you back on. Let's bring this hair back a little. Oop. See? Please remind me to change that setting one day. Because I never remember to. It's my. Uh-oh. Gotta change my headset. Say something.
Something.
Say something.
Something.
Damn. Say something.
Something.
Why isn't that one connecting?
Something.
All right. Say something again. Are you just...
Something.
Okay, there we go.
Something.
When you have only one in, and then you try to switch it, sometimes it doesn't know what to do. Okay, so is this design going to be an actual ring? Yes, it is going to be an actual ring.
For sale at
ZBrushJewelryWarehouse.com. .com.
Oof, we went way back for that one.
Yeah, see? It's so funny, a friend of ours worked for them. And anytime she talked about anything, that's all I could think about. See, that was successful. That was successful advertising right there. Because we both know exactly what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta remember that this is already decimated. I don't like that line. That's a poopy line right there. Not a big fan of it, so we're gonna try to hide it. See, this is what happens when you decimate it before you look at it. Okay. All right. I can roll with that, I guess. Now this needs to come out and go back in. Come out. This needs to go in. No. Don't have symmetry on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh! Remind me, I gotta pick out models for Formlabs, for SIGGRAPH. I think we're gonna send them a couple of the girls we did for Little Nas X. Because they had grills at their booth. I was like, really? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that before.
Yeah, I was like, no, you don't.
Make sure you carve your name into the side of them.
Yes. All right. She must not be centered. Because see, I have more stuff on this side. That's interesting. Look at that, she's not center. I'm a big old dummy. She may very well be symmetrical, but we made the band not symmetrical. We kind of had a discussion about that. Well, it's fine. It's just I was wondering why it wasn't symmetrical. It's because it's not symmetrical. Intentionality. Alrighty. So close. When I'm printing, it just makes things, you know, it makes everything pop. For sure. Okay. That looks okay from the front, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is going to be an absolute shocker, isn't it? I will have actually finished something on stream. Is this true?
I doubt it. Is this piece decimated?
Yeah.
Fully decimated?
No.
Hmm.
The head is.
Okay.
The band is not. But
Well,
the band is
band's
only.
not going to lose much resolution or anything when it gets decimated. The band's not going to lose much resolution. It's flat enough.
Oh no, everybody's. I mean, sculpting wise, everything should be fine. Right?
We've only got 5 minutes left.
Okay, hold
on. Don't rush.
Okay. Turn. So we can look at it. Okay. Merge visible. Duplicate. Remesh by union. Oh, I guess I should decimate that back half, shouldn't I? Not a group. Split hidden. Decimate. No. I just want to get them, I want to get them, the head's decimated to 1,000,000 polys. I want to get the ring decimated to 1,000,000 polys. I'm going to remesh by union and pray that I don't have to remesh this to get, man, I cannot tell you, the other night, Alligator got home about 2:30 and told me we needed to have this thing finished for the morning. And I was like, no problem. I mean, I only have probably another 45 minutes to work on it. So I was done with the sculpt by 3 a.m. and I could not get it to be watertight. And I barely got it in at about 7:30 a.m. Oh my God, I was ready to throw myself off a cliff. Actually, I was very ready to throw this computer off a cliff. You can do it. Is it going to do it? Henry, say something. I think I lost my connection. Look at that. Boom! It was decimated before midnight. Haha. But hold on, Henry, I don't think I'm connected. I think something kicked me. Paired. No, paired. Alright. Let's do this first. Check mesh integrity. Fix mesh. Close holes. Are you talking, Henry?
No.
Okay.
I accidentally Alt F4 Discord.
Oh. It's funny, I think, yeah. Okay. Alright. Keep your fingers crossed. Is it going to work? Nope. Damn. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not even going to deal with this right now. Merge down. Remesh by union. Is Mesh Mixer a decimation program?
Can be. It's a mesh, a lot of stuff program. I think more often it's used as a mesh fixing program when you have coplanar surfaces or holes you want.
You mean like what I'm going through right now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's built into Freeform.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like when you bring in a model and it's like, this model's got holes and stuff in it. Do you want us to fix it? I think it uses mesh fixing.
Oh, cool. All right, let's see. All right, now we're going to try one more thing. Auto group. Click. Oh, look at that. There was garbage in there. Delete hidden. Check mesh integrity. Fix mesh. It would be nice if this just fixed meshes. I have to admit that. I wish I could just throw it in preform and have it fix it. But then I have to use it in preform and I can't send it to other.
Right. That is a thing, and you can, but Tony, who is listening to this call, won't be happy with you because before it goes into the slicer, it needs to go into a different tool where he's going to resize it. So it would be best if it were watertight before then.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I'll get it watertight before then. I'm saying I wish that it check mesh integrity, fix mesh. Was I need to get my educators pass to AutoCAD stuff again, because isn't Mesh Mixer AutoCAD?
I think so, yeah.
No, you're gonna kill me. No, that's not it. Okay. I almost finished something online. See? All right. Hold on. Duplicate. I'm going to try one more thing. Adaptive. ZBrush. No, actually, if you have fairly simple models, this doesn't happen. And if you, so normally instead of remesh by union, I'm going to do what I'm doing right now, which is Z-remeshing it, adaptive. And then I'll just divide it a couple times, get it to be, well, okay, honestly, before I do any of this, I would have had both of these watertight. And it's just, this is a very complex mesh that has a lot of weird intersections, and I didn't dynamesh it together, I remeshed by union. And unless you have two perfect models, and you try to remesh by union, it can create, and they also have to be roughly the same mesh density, which these were, but the seam, you get a lot of these weird triangles and stuff at the seam when it's trying to Boolean them together. So yes and no. But like I said, honestly, just sending it to preform and letting preform do this often is sort of my out.
Well, and for today, your out can be just upload it to me, and I'll work on it tomorrow during office hours.
Woo woo.
Because there's nothing left to do, right? Are the band and the face still separate?
No, it's all one piece.
Okay.
And it's hollow.
Yeah, so it just has to be hollow.
I mean, it's a shell.
Yeah.
They have been unioned.
Yeah.
It's just, I guarantee you that intersection's ugly, because I did it by remesh by union. Not.
Yeah, I'll fix it during office hours.
All right. Well, hold on. So I'm aborting that. Let's just, oh, you know what? Here, I have to do this. Only because that's horrible. Sculptures Pro. Skip this note. This is an ugly intersection that I don't like. Come on. What are you doing? Did I crash now? Oh my god. Okay, I was going to be like, are you kidding me?
God. Please save.
Just see me, I was about to go back and do the exact same thing again.
Yeah, just save it. Yeah, you do need to fix that intersection.
Because that's ugly.
Yeah.
I was so busy with the top, I didn't even look at the bottom. Painful. Oh my God, guys. Please destroy this video. I can't believe so many of you hung out watching me watch my computer. Tony's watching this? Did you say?
Protocol. Muted though. Spying.
Creeper.
It's scintillating.
No, that's what it is, without a doubt. This has probably been one of the most scintillating experiences there has been out there, right? How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Good, good, good.
Better than your computer.
Right? This has been pretty amazing. It does not like sculpt. Yeah, that's painful.
This might as well have been a radio show.
No, radio is entertaining. Let's see if it'll let me do this. Wow. Look at how slow that is. This poor machine. Oh, so for everyone who, when we're talking about these ugly intersections, and then, come on. You're not even good. There we go. What I'm talking about is zoom in here. So when it remeshes by union, see how it's trying to get the random geometry to match up with one another? And that's why you can have a hard time getting these to be a shell if you're remeshing by union. Oh, and look, I have this weird stuff right here. See this stuff right here? Remeshing by union doesn't, or trying to get this to be, let's turn that off for a second. I don't know what that is. That is some weird geometry right there. What's going on? Oh. Let's hide that. This right here was our problem. Isn't that interesting? What do you think that is? Crazy talk. So anybody who wants to know why this was not working,
Stuff.
that little bit right there is exactly why this model was not becoming watertight. There's another place right there, isn't there? No. That's another weird little... Remember when I said that I would make these clean meshes before... Come on, minimum connection 1. Normally I would go through and actually look at my model like this to see if there are any weird... you can tell there are problems because your decimation should be pretty logical, right? Where there's more detail, there is more geometry. And so when you see things like this is something to look at here on the nose because it's incongruous, right? See how much geometry it took to get this, but see how this geometry is sort of stacking here? This is geometry that can get you into trouble when you're trying to clean up a mesh. And you can see you just kind of look for dark areas. I know that this area here is brush strokes, so that's not incongruous, right? You can see it kind of building, you can see the building there. But in that, let's see if it's on the other side too. Yeah, you see right here? As you're looking over your model, see, that makes no sense why that's there. So we come in and we zoom in on it. Woo. Woo. And then we zoom in. And you can see that this is just weird geometry. There's something going on there. And those are coplanar surfaces, and it will not read as a clean mesh with coplanar surfaces. Come on. And then let's go back to the scene real quick. Hey, yeah. So these are weird geometry. Come on. Oh, you slow pokey bugger. Yeah. Sculptris Pro is like really demanding, isn't it?
I guess.
Because I realize that I never have this problem at home. Look at that. It's just chug-a-lugging. It's like, I had to take a time out. You get me to erase that scene so hard. It's just so hard. Maybe that's a little bigger, huh? Come on. Oh no, this isn't torture. This is my computer at the moment. Trust me, this is usually you just brush it on. This is the agony of my computer acting really bad at the moment. Trust me, it's not this bad. This is me. They're like, Tomas, you're not allowed to demo anymore if you're going to show it. Make it feel like it's this painful. It's so funny, right after beta testing, they're always like, if you do not use the new feature, do not demo the new feature. They're like,
Only say that to you.
no, that is
I'm just kidding.
a full statement wide. All right, let's close. But I'm always trying to get the tools to do things they're really not supposed to do. There we go. Right. Much better. So now I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go 3D Print Hub. Most important thing you can ever do. Update size ratios. So important. Then we're going to go export STL. Because you don't want me to send it to preform, right?
Right.
And then I'm going to go to armor parts because, this is new Hanya. No. 2022. That is the date, right? We are in 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Had to make sure. Boop. No. I want you to be new Hanya. What the hell? No. Yes, export was canceled by user because somehow this changed settings again. Store export configuration. Oh, I reinstalled this the other day. I was having some really weird things with scale happening to me, so I reinstalled. Now we only have that. Go to 3D Print Hub. Update size ratios. Export STL. New Hanya 2022. Oh my god. Did you see that? That sneaky cap button?
Came out of nowhere.
Just like boom. You can do it. Look at that. Woo! Aren't we excited?
Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That was painful.
Just that last bit and the whole rest of the stream.
Right. No, this was a brutal stream. Brutal. Please destroy all evidence of this stream. Please. You can't put this out there. You're killing me. All right. Thank you, Pixelogic, for letting me sit here and watch my computer try to do things all night.
Don't bother liking and subscribing. We want them to delete this.
Right. But do like and subscribe, Pixelogic. That's important. Buy ZBrush. Do not let this be any kind of example of what you think this program should work like. Let's see. go to our education site and learn how to sit and watch ZBrush. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's all you get. I'm done. That was horrible.
And in the coming weeks, this ring will be for sale.
Yeah, you'll get to see it done. It's going to be exciting. Look at that. Ooh, Hanya. I'm going to make a really weird Hanya one too, where she's all screamy and not symmetrical and weird. Okay. But these are still masks. That's why I'm sticking with the symmetry stuff. Because I want them to feel like masks. All right. I'm done. This was horrible. I hope you all enjoyed yourself watching me struggle and watch my machine. Next week, as long as we have YouTube, we will do crits. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking it out. I swear, one day we'll make compelling content. Okay. Thank you. I will see you next week. Boop, boop, boop.